Books that will help you to become rich. Book 3. The Millionaire Next Door by Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko. Introduction to the book. The Millionaire Next Door isn't about posh cars, fancy jewelry, or private jets. In this book, the authors revealed the surprising truth. Number 1. True wealth is often hidden. Most millionaires do not even live luxurious lives. They live in ordinary homes, drive used cars, and shop at everyday stores. It turns out, the true secret to wealth isn't about how much you make, but how you manage what you have. They value financial security way over material possessions. And number 2 is another big misconception that the book debunks, which is the idea that millionaires are born into wealth. This is a very common myth, but most of them are actually self-made. They didn't inherit their money or win the lottery. Instead, they built their wealth over time through discipline, hard work, and smart choices. Both authors had successful academic backgrounds and united to work together on this book, driven by their common interest in studying the behaviors and characteristics of wealthy individuals in America. William D. Danko is a retired university professor, and Thomas J. Stanley was an American researcher with a PhD in marketing who spent his career learning about the habits of rich people in order to help others understand how to become financially successful. Their study involves extensive research and interviews and is definitely worth a read. Stanley and Danko identified 7 key factors that these millionaires have in common. 1. Living below their means. The real millionaires are careful. Unlike the high consumption lifestyles often portrayed in media, they spend less than they earn, save consistently, and invest wisely. Consider that Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest individuals in the world, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for about $31,000. Buffett's economic lifestyle is a testament to the principle of living below one's means. 2. Time, energy, and money efficiency. These millionaires prioritize their time, energy, and resources towards wealth accumulation. They are strategic about how they allocate their resources, mainly how they spend and invest. They focus on activities that generate income and wealth, avoiding unnecessary expenditures and time-consuming pursuits that don't add value to their financial goals. Here's a tip. Start by tracking your time and spending habits for a week. Identify areas where you can cut back and redirect those savings into investments or saving accounts. 3. Financial independence over status. Instead of chasing a lifestyle, most rich people focus on financial independence. They know that appearances can be deceiving and misleading because a high income doesn't necessarily equal being rich. Real wealth isn't about impressing others. It's about having the financial security to make choices without being constrained by debt or financial stress. They avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation and ensure that their wealth continues to grow. 4. Effective planning and budgeting. Millionaires meticulously plan their finances. They create detailed budgets, set financial goals, and stick to them. They also monitor their progress regularly. This disciplined approach ensures that they stay on track to meet their long-term objectives. By the way, nowadays we are lucky to have the technology to help us organize our finances and stay on top of our spending. Budgeting apps can be very useful in this topic. 5. Self-employment. A significant number of millionaires are self-employed or own their own businesses. This allows them to use their talents and interests to create opportunities for themselves. By being their own boss, they have the flexibility to make decisions that directly impact their financial success. Entrepreneurship and self-employment provide avenues for wealth accumulation that might not be available in traditional employment. For instance, it can offer tax advantages and opportunities for greater income growth, considering that you're willing to take calculated risks and put in the effort. 6. Education of their children. The studied millionaires understand the importance of financial literacy and pass these ethics to their children. They teach them about the value of money, hard work, and smart investing from an early age, preparing them to continue the cycle of wealth building. They involve their children in discussions about money, teach them about budgeting and saving, and train them to appreciate financial independence. These days, you have great tools to help you with that. For example, you can set up a savings account or investment portfolio for your children to coach them to see the power of compounding interest and the importance of saving. 7. Choosing the right occupations. Most millionaires pick career and businesses that have a high potential for profitability, stability, and long-term growth. They pursue fields that align with their skills and passions and research industries that are expanding and have a high demand for skilled professionals. Now, let's take a look at some actionable steps you can learn from the book. The key takeaway is that wealth isn't about how much you earn, but how you save and invest. Here's how you can improve in it in 4 steps. 1. Start by budgeting. Track your expenses and create a budget. Make sure you're spending less than you earn. Regularly review and adjust your budget to stay on track with your financial goals. Most millionaires rigorously track their expenses and stick to a budget that emphasizes savings and investments over consumption. They recommend establishing a clear picture of where your money goes and setting realistic spending limits for different categories. The authors also note that millionaires often allocate more than 15% of their income to savings and investments, which significantly contributes to their wealth accumulation over time. 2. Invest wisely. Look for investment opportunities that align with your goals and risk tolerance. The millionaires studied in the book commonly invest in appreciating assets, which is any asset whose value is increasing, such as stocks, bonds, and real estate, and they avoid high-risk investments with low probabilities of success. Stanley and Danko stress the importance of being patient and disciplined, allowing investments to grow over the long term. They also highlight the value of understanding tax-efficient investment strategies to maximize returns, as well as avoiding unnecessary trading that incurs additional costs. 3. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Resist the urge to increase your spending as your income grows. Stick to your budget and invest the difference. The book reveals that a key characteristic of millionaires is their ability to live well below their means, regardless of how much their income increases. Instead of upgrading their lifestyle with each pay raise or financial windfall, they choose to increase their investments. The authors point out that this disciplined approach to managing income versus expenses allows for substantial savings and wealth accumulation. 4. Educate yourself. Learn about finance and investments. The more you know, the better decisions you can make. Many millionaires brought up in the study actively search for knowledge about financial markets, investment strategies, and personal finance management. They also pass on this knowledge to their children, ensuring that the next generation understands the significance of money and how to manage it not only properly but effectively. Stanley and Danko suggest that The more informed you are, the more empowered you will be to make decisions that align with your financial goals. Recap. So, the main idea of the book is that becoming the millionaire next door is not about luck or overnight success. It's about making smart choices, living within your means, and planning for the future. If you are ready to take control of your financial life, start with these principles and build from there. The road to your dreams starts with the first step. What will be your first step today? And that's all for today's video. As always, I tried to make this summary as complete and informative as possible, but you should definitely read the entire book to fully benefit from its lessons. And to help you achieve your financial goals even faster, I have attached a link to the book and a few other super helpful links in the description box. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe to the channel and I'll see you in the next one.